In 1922, the Shriners were opening their first hospital for children. There are now 22 Shriners hospitals, but their most important feature stays the same, providing expert orthopedic and burn medical care for children free of charge. Do you know a child the Shriners could help? Call 1-800-237-5055.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good, oh, with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Support those most in need. Call 1-800-899-0089. See how you can help.
Technology. It's made the other side of the world seem closer than the other side of town. But you don't live on the other side of the world. You live here. That's why Media One's been connecting houses to our interactive broadband network here. And here. And here. Because you want to be a part of that PTA meeting without leaving the kids. You want to find out how your local team is doing. Whoa! You want to know what traffic's like. Or maybe you just want to avoid traffic altogether by getting just as much done from home. At Media One, we believe our interactive broadband network is the way that you'll do it. Nice shoes. Media One. This is broadband. This is the way.
compete, you've got to be strong. To win, you've got to be smart. Maybe you can be one of us, the few, the proud, the Marines.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the historic 100th football game between Beverly High School and Salem High School. I am Mike O'Brien alongside Jason Young, and we have been treated to quite a pregame festivity this morning.
Oh, very festive. It's a great day. The sun is not out, but no rain. It's relatively warm for Thanksgiving. It's a wonderful atmosphere.
The bands have just completed our national anthem. The seniors have been introduced. The place is really starting to fill up. They expected anywhere from 12 to 14,000 people here, and the build-up from this game, from both the standpoint of the local papers as well as the Boston Globe and Boston Herald, has been fantastic.
Oh yeah, the Boston Globe each week has been chronicling each decade of Beverly football, along with the Beverly Citizen and the Salem News. And we've got a slew of Salem News reporters here today. Phil Stacy, the sports editor, you know it's a big game if he's here.
That's right, they got him out of bed.
That's Bill Kaporis is here along with Mike Grenier. So this is a huge game. The fans are jacked up. The players, I know, are jacked up, and it's going to be an outstanding contest.
Beverly High School will come in this ball game with 8 wins and 1 loss. The 1 loss, as we see the football that is kind of a memorable football that they're going to do for this afternoon. Incidentally, it's my mother's birthday as well, so what a great day this is going to be. Mother-in-law, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Beverly High School captains will be Justin Shears, Nate Pelletier, and Michael Goldenberg. For Salem High School, their captains will be Adam Schroeder and Ben Potvin. Of course, Ben Potvin is not expected to see too much action. This poor young man in a scrimmage this year, on the last play of the final scrimmage, injured his knee. He is going in for major surgery, I believe, a week from Monday, and has not played but maybe 3 downs all year long, and I think they just let him come in token situations.
Yeah, hopefully he can step into the football game. I'm especially jealous, Mike, of these seniors today. This is an outstanding accomplishment for them to be here in this game.
Fellas, before we get going, I'd like to introduce the rest of the officiating crew today. On the Salem side is Mr. Troyer. He'll be the head linesman right here, Mr. Troyer. On the Beverly side with the official time is Mr. Cambria. The umpire behind the defensive line is Dick Abraham. My name is Mr. Scribone. Fellas, any penalties that you don't understand in the course of the game, ask me to repeat myself because your first choice is your last choice. You understand that? And fellows, as a memento for the 100th game, the officials would like to present each captain and honorary captain a bicentennial coin. Mr. Abraham will pass them out to each captain.
Getting quite festive out there
for the Beverly captains. Fellas, on a coin toss, this gentleman here, the honorary captain for Salem, will be calling the coin while it's in the air. Will you be calling for Beverly on Beverly side?
Panaccio of Salem.
You'll be calling for Beverly side? You're going to be talking for Beverly. Okay. There's a tail, there's a head. I'm going to toss the coin, Pep.
Okay.
You call the coin while it's in the air.
All right.
Okay? You want to call yours? I'll take yours. Call it while it's in the air. Head or tail, nice and loud.
Head.
Head he calls. It's a tail. Beverly, you won the toss. Okay, what ball would you like to defend? Okay, here's your coin back, Pep. Put your back, swing around, guys.
Beverly High School
Beverly
has won the toss
and elects to receive. Fellas, shake hands. Everybody shake hands. Shake hands, Mr. Palazzi. How you doing? Good luck.
Beverly High School has won the toss. They have chosen to receive. Jason Young, 9-1. It was 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, that you were out on this football field.
That is correct. This is our 10-year anniversary, 1988 Super Bowl. We coming into this game, we were 9-0, and I believe Salem was a little bit under, maybe one game under 500, and they gave us a whale of a football game. But that's Beverly Salem, Mike. It doesn't matter what the records are coming into this game. Both teams in both cities are jacked up to play football today.
2 years ago at this football field, Beverly lost a tough ball game, 22-21. 4 years ago at this field, they lost 17-13. And again, both games were decided on the last play of the game.
Yep.
And of course, 6 years ago, they won 6-0 when Jason Riddle, Andy Riddle, ran a 66-yard touchdown run that was about its 8th carry of the season, I think.
And we're going to have a treat today, Mike. We got two 1,000-yard rushers. We got Eugene Moore for Beverly and Matt Horgan for Salem. So it's going to be an interesting day. It's power football on Salem side versus the quickness and finesse of Beverly.
Salem will come in with a much bigger lineup than Beverly High School has. Their line they have 4 players over 230 pounds, so they're going to be a big line. And I think if the weather was poor, we would have expected that Salem High School would have had the advantage, but thus far, no rain. So let's get on here with Adam Schroeder, I believe, will be the man kicking off the football. I got an opportunity to meet him earlier this week, and what a nice young kid. Number 35, the captain of the Witches. Deep for Beverly. In the middle will be Eugene Moore. Here we go. Schroeder's kick is going to be taken by Corey Harrington. He drops the football. It goes over his head into the end zone, and Eugene Moore's going to have to down the football. Matt Amatucci smartly guides him for that, and Beverly will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Whoa, almost excitement on the first play.
I blame that on pre-game jitters, Mike. Corey Harrington usually has tremendous hands, but...
All right, Amatucci will come out of the ball game, and Mike Goldenberg will go in. Beverly High School will start off with Jason Shares as the quarterback. Mike Ventruska, number 51, will be the center. The guards will be Andy Bartlett, number 62, and Mike Smith, number 55. The tackles, Captain Nate Pelletier, number 77, and Jared Sullivan, number 67. Peter Fontaine, Joe Levesque, and Corey Harrington will all alternate at ends. Right now, it's Levesque and Corey Harrington in there. Shares on the first play, rolls to the right, looks to throw, can't do it, gets by one man, hit the 25, the 32-yard line, 33-yard line before he's finally brought down by number 16, Artie Mercier.
Justin Shares calling his own number. Good enough for the first Beverly first down. And Mike, what Salem's going to do on defense is run a 5-3, but it's a very aggressive 5-3. They love to bring the linebackers. Number 35, I believe it's Schroeder, and 24 Horgan will be blitzing all day long. So Beverly's going to try to catch them in some situations.
A big line for Salem. Chuck Sterling, Matt Keller, Brad Sano, and Keith Schroeder make up the front 4. This time Beverly has a wing back to the left side to give up the middle of Goldenberg. He's across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Mike Goldenberg picks up about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Again, the quickness and finesse of the Panthers.
And as we've seen all season long, Mike, the offensive line coming off the ball low and hard, and they're going to have to get extremely low on this defensive line for Salem because they are very big.
Keith Schroeder, number 78, is 5'8", 255. Number 75, Matt Keller, is 6 feet and 265. Beverly with the wingback Harrison to the top of the screen. He wears number 24. Again, Goldenberg has the football going for the first down, and I believe he's going to have it. Depends on the spot of the football, but he's awfully close.
Number 35, Adam Schroeder, just met him at the line of scrimmage. Nice hit.
First down for the Panthers, their second first down of the drive here. They started on their own 20-yard line.
And Beverly right now, you know what Beverly's going to do. They're going to try to run Eugene Moore and Mike Goldenberg in between the tackles and a little bit of Justin Shears around the end, and they're doing it to perfection right now.
The Witches are coached by young 28-year-old Sean Gallagher in his second year. Beverly with their veteran coach, Roger Rosinski. High formation for the Panthers. The give this time is to Moore. He's across the 45 to the 46-yard line before he's stopped there by number 75, Matt Keller.
Eugene Moore, number 20, like I said in the pregame, 1,000 yards rushing. He's just had an outstanding year on both sides of the football, offense and defense.
In the ball game right now, surprisingly, is Frank Cuna, another fellow who has been out all year long for Salem with a serious injury. Beverly this time splits the back. The wingback comes to the right side. The bottom of the screen, that's 24 Harrison. The pitch comes to Eugene Moore. He's across the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Cuna's the man in to make the stop. Playing with a very large brace on his left knee.
Keith Schroeder also in on the tackle, the 5'8", 255-pound tackle for Salem.
Salem High School 6-3. I think they would like to take back their trip to Lynn because they got belted by both classical and English, and their only other loss came to Gloucester, who also defeated Beverly.
There's no shame in losing to Gloucester either.
No, sir.
Great football team.
They're the real deal. This time Beverly sends their wingback wide to the left. That's Casey Harrison. The give up the middle goes to Goldenberg, and he's going to be very close to the first down. I think he's got it again as he crosses midfield and gets down to the 47-yard line.
Goldenberg running extremely hard in the middle of that line. Andy Bartlett, Mike Smith, Mike Ventruska.
And we're going to ask for a measurement, much to Roger Rosinski's displeasure here, as Roger seems to be very unhappy with the officiating, or the head official that time even requesting a measurement. He thought the spot of the football should have been the 46-yard line.
Yeah, but what coach doesn't think their team gets a first down?
Oh, absolutely. Shares will get an opportunity now to speak with Rosinski and get an opportunity to take a little breather as we see the players. Oh, they've got it by the length of the football. So the Panthers had their third first down, a good drive going. It started at their own 20-yard line.
You get a good shot, Mike, of the decals in the middle of the field, the 100, the Panther head, and the witches.
A terrific job done by the Beverly Parks and Recreation Department to prepare for this game.
Outstanding.
You can see the colors at the 50-yard line. Beverly now has Levesque as the end on the left-hand side. He wears number 87. Justin Shares, the quarterback, pitches to Mike Goldenberg. Goldenberg avoids one tackle, still on his feet, around the end, the 44-yard line before he's brought down by number 16, Artie Mercier, and number 28, Frank Cuna. Number
20, Eugene Moore missed his block. It could have avoided Goldenberg from going to the outside. I think he wanted to cut it up a little bit. Let's watch the replay. Watch Eugene Moore, number 20, missed his block right there.
Second down, 2nd and 6.
Forces Goldenberg to go to the corner, but got positive yardage.
4-yard pickup for Goldenberg. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The media is here all over the place. Standing behind us, a number of people from the Boston papers. This time Beverly has Harrison to the right side. He's the wingback, 24. The pitch comes to Eugene Moore. Great block from Goldenberg. He's across the 40 to the 37-yard line and going to be very close again to the first down.
Excellent block by Mike Goldenberg. Eugene Moore would have been stuffed in the backfield if it wasn't for number 30, lead blocker Goldenberg.
Here's a replay. Watch Mike Goldenberg, number 30, with his block here right on the corner. There he goes.
Bang.
Nice block.
Takes him another block from Justin Shears. Excellent job.
First down, Beverly.
That's the 4th first down for the Panthers. This has been a 43-yard drive thus far in the first quarter. We're 7:13 to play. Beverly sends Corey Harrington the end to the right side. Behind him will be the wingback Casey Harrison. Shares looking over the defense, calling the signals. Here comes the blitz. Shares gives the ball to Joe Levesque at the 30, the 25, and he's knocked out of bounds. Oh, the old end around this time, and they've done it with Corey Harrington before, but not with Levesque.
Levesque, first time we've seen Levesque carry the ball, and number 62, Andy Bartlett, pulls out of his guard spot. Let's watch the replay. Watch 62, Andy Bartlett pull to his right. Right there, number 62 makes a nice block. And Joe Levesque.
Good tackle that time made by Salem's Dwayne Penn. And if you don't know that name, I'm going to tell you who he is. He's a freshman, Scooney Penn's younger brother. All-American basketball player at Ohio State. 6:23 to go. Beverly with another first down. The give this time goes to Eugene Moore straight ahead, and he keeps his feet and gets to the 20-yard line before he's dropped there by Matt Keller.
That's a play, Mike, that they've been running all year long with his success. In 55, Mike Smith pulls to his right, seals off the tackle, and Eugene. It's a quick-hitting type of play, and Eugene Moore takes two hands on the football and gets positive yards.
Beverly with 5 first downs in this drive. It'll be second down and about 5 at the 20-yard line. Mike Ventruska, number 51, is up over the ball first. He's the Beverly High School center. We've got motion on Beverly. I think it could be on one of 3 players that time. And we'll hear the call. It'll be...
legal motion on Beverly.
As much as we want to wait for the official.
False start, offense.
False start on Beverly. That could be against Jared Sullivan or Corey Harrington, I think, on that play.
Well, Jared Sullivan has a momentous task ahead of him. He's going up against number 78, Keith Schroeder. Again, 5'8", 255, and Jared only is about 170, 175 pounds soaking wet.
That's to be soaking wet.
So but he's
tough cat. Tough task
all year
so
long.
far. He's done a good job.
Excellent job.
All right, Beverly now sends the wing back to the left side. The give here goes to Harrington. He fumbles the football and recovers his own ball. They tried the end around the other way, and 2 guys missed blocks on that particular play for Beverly. I think they got confused as to which way they were going. Corey Harrington, being the athlete he is, was able to recover the football.
One thing we've seen from Beverly all year long is they don't turn the ball over and they don't commit a lot of penalties, so that's kind of unusual this early on.
Third down now and 14, and that's the first time that Beverly has run the football in this drive that they haven't gotten positive yardage. 3rd and 14. As Justin Scheer is going to look for Harrington on a pass play here.
He's got 2 guys that can catch the ball. Go for it.
Scheer, this time straight ahead it goes to Eugene Moore, and he gets to the 25, 24-yard line. It'll be 4th down and about 10.
4th and 10. Obviously, they're not going to punt the football, and it's a little too far for Casey Harrison's leg to reach the uprights for a field goal. So they're going to let it all hang out
41 yards. The wind's against it. The flag is now blowing right to left. So Beverly will not attempt the field goal. They're going to go for it. I don't want Casey to kick that field goal to the last second of the game anyway.
I know you want that.
All right, here we go. 4th down. Salem digging in. Shares. Wants Goldenberg. Throws incomplete. There, Adam Schroeder had his arms all around Justin Shares. As Shares and Mike Goldenberg had a mix-up, and Salem will take over on downs. A good drive by Beverly to start the game, but it stalled at the 25.
Stalled. Let's watch the replay. Just backs
There's
up into Goldenberg.
Here, yep.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, I think he was looking to fake the ball on a play up the middle to Eugene Moore. And I think Roger Rosinski's now explaining to Michael Smith about something about a block that he may have missed too. All right, here come the Witches out of the huddle. They're going to have Danny Emack, a senior at number 7, is the quarterback. The running backs are 35, Adam Schroeder, 24, Mike Horgan. First play goes to Horgan, and Horgan gets right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Mike, get used to calling Matt Horgan's name. He's the main man for Salem. Rushed for over 1,000 yards last year.
It'll be 2nd and 10, no gain that time. Adam Schroeder, the captain, is the fullback. He alternates with Eric Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 5'8" and 210 pounds. Schroeder is 5'6" and 207 pounds. A big blocking fullback. Up over the ball first is Denny Gato. He's the center. The ball this time is given to Horgan. He gets to the outside and is dropped on a great tackle that time by Matty Amatucci.
The senior Matt Amatucci, the cornerback, coming up, making the tackle on Horgan.
Matt Amatucci, who has been our player of the game a number of times in the past few years, and of course he's remembered. Watch Amatucci just jump right up there and grab this guy by the feet and not let him go. Great tackle by Amatucci. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And you're going to have to wrap up Oregon. He's a great running back.
Amatucci scored a big touchdown here a few years ago in the Salem game in his first start as a sophomore. Back to pass is Emack. No, he's going to run the ball. Now he throws, looks for Lombard. Got him at the 40-yard line, 42-yard line. A great catch by Craig Lombard.
Excellent catch. Craig Lombard, the wingback.
5'6". He stretched to about 6'1" that
We're all individuals. We want to do different things, go different places. That's why Media One designed an interactive broadband network that lets you be, well, individual. Even people you think would be the same use it in completely different ways. To her, it's all business.
Okay, everybody's tighten up a little bit.
To him, it means learning about the Tyrannosaurus, the Stegosaurus, or the Athinkosaurus. And to him, it's the way to check out the seats. Before committing to the perfect season ticket. As we've noticed at Media One, like father, absolutely nothing at all. Like son. Media One, this is broadband. This is the way.
We have a timeout on the field here. We've got technical difficulties. The score is still 0-0. We are in the second quarter. Salem High School has the football deep in Beverly territory at the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 6, I guess, Jason. And this is where we're going to have to be very creative here.
Very close and very creative. Do want to make a note that it wasn't, it's a technical difficulty, but the entire stadium is out of power, not just us here at Media One.
Well, we understand Mass Electric has been called and that the city electrician is on his way, so we'll just have to operate from here.
And the reason why I say that, Mike, is I don't want people coming up to you or I and blaming us for this.
All right, Salem now, 3rd down and about 7. Danny Emack is the quarterback. Gonzalez is one running back. He's the first guy. They give Emack now will keep the ball himself, looking to throw. Does throw, and it's complete to Schroeder inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Adam Schroeder, the captain, catches the football, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Witches.
Justin Shears had outstanding coverage. It's just an excellent throw, an excellent catch on Salem.
And we thought Shears was hurt a minute ago because we saw Pat Belmonte come into the football game, but he's now out of the game, I guess.
Actually, it was Goldenberg, Mike, that came out of the football game that Belmonte came in to replace. And I think he is out there. I don't see him on the sideline.
1st and goal for the Witches. They're in the stacked I formation to give to Horgan. Straight ahead, he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage. There is a fumble, and Beverly High School has claimed they got the football. Salem has turned the ball over. We haven't seen an official yet say it. Now he does. Eugene Page with the football, and the Panthers hold on him. Boy, oh boy, that was a lucky break for Beverly.
Yeah, Adam Page doing an excellent job, but what a great timing. Salem was on a roll, Mike. They were rumbling down the field, getting ready to score, and it's a great time for a turnover for Beverly.
One thing we did learn, though, that young Dan Emack was only in his 3rd game as a starting quarterback and throw the football.
Yeah, replacing Artie Mercier, who was suspended by the MIA, but it is active for this football game. The question is, what role, if any, will Mercier play? So far, I believe he's only played defense. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct, and he's, I think, been on just 1 tackle thus far. And he's a 3-year starter.
Yes, he is. Excellent football.
All right, here comes Beverly. 1st and 10, inside their own 5. Eugene Page gets the ball up to about the 9-yard line.
Eugene Moore.
Moore, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm thinking Adam Page here. Adam Page, I think, was the guy that recovered the fumble
Mike,
and I know, and I didn't go out with you last night either. It'll be 2nd down, and we got to look at the stakes on the sideline, maybe 6.
Yeah, it looks like around 6. Excellent run, excellent carry, positive yards. That's what Beverly needs right now.
Beverly sends the wing back to the left-hand side. This time it's Casey Harrison, number 24. Justin Shears, number 10, calls the signals. The give straight up the middle to Mike Goldenberg. He crosses the 15-yard line. Now checked at the 10-yard line. That's about it. It'll be 3rd and I can't even see them across the field here. Maybe 6.
Looks like 3rd and 6, Mike.
Not a down you're going to throw on deep in your own territory.
No, they expect Beverly to run the football. They're having a tough time in between the tackles. The nose guard for Salem, number 36, Gonzalez, is an excellent football player. He's plugging up the middle, preventing Beverly from basically grinding it out inside.
3rd and 6. Justin Cheers calling the signals. Gives the ball to Goldenberg. Eugene Moore, he's across the 20, but flags are down. The stop made that time by Penn. And we'll see what the flags are here.
Looks like it's on Salem. The Beverly coaches want to infuse it. It looks like it was an offsides on Salem, and the Beverly coaches are signaling to the players to refuse the penalty.
Beverly will have the ball 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line. I'm sure the officials are also having trouble with the score, keeping time here. Salem High School had a terrific drive, and Beverly was able to stop them. So Beverly now takes over, and they'll have the ball at the 21-yard line. It'll be their 6th first down?
That is their 6th first down. First of the 2nd quarter, and Beverly needs to get a sustained drive right now and put some points on the board.
We still do not have power here at Herd Stadium for the 100th game. All right, Beverly this time will come out with Eugene Moore as one running back, Mike Goldenberg the other. To give this time, Shares keeps the ball. Comes across the 25, still on his feet at the 30. Pickup of about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Both quarterbacks, Mike Emick for Salem and 10 Justin Shears for Beverly, can run the football. So they're, in essence, a 4th running back, and it's a luxury for a coach. And both coaches are very happy to have those 2 individuals on the field today.
2nd and 1 now for the Panthers as Shears gets the play from his head coach, Roger Rosinski. Mike Ventruska, number 51, will be up over the ball first. He's the Beverly High School junior center. Joe Levesque, the end, number 87 on the left-hand side. Casey Harrison is the wingback on the right. The give this time goes to Moore, and Moore is grabbed at the line of scrimmage, but he powers his way forward to about the 34-yard line.
That's good enough for Beverly, actually the 2nd first down of the quarter for Beverly. Eugene Moore running extremely hard as he always does. 2 hands on the football. Excellent job.
That'll be the 7th first down for the Panthers. He was brought down by Frank Cuna.
It's getting cold down there.
Panthers come out this time with Levesque, same formation. The backs are split. The pitch now goes to Goldenberg. He's going to come around this side. Cuts across the 40 to 45. He's still on his feet at midfield. 45, it's a foot race, and a great tackle by Adam Schroeder. From behind, saves a touchdown, but a great run that time by Beverly's Mike Goldenberg.
Mike Goldenberg had a slew of Beverly players out there blocking. The number 10, Shears. I believe 62, Bartlett was out there. Excellent job, excellent run. Number 35, saved a touchdown, Adam Schroeder.
Adam Schroeder, the captain of the Witches, saved the touchdown, but Beverly will have the ball 1st and 10 inside the 35-yard line. The Panthers now will have the back split this time. Salem showing a 5-man line, maybe 6 now, as one man moves up. Here comes the blitz, but it goes to Eugene Moore. He's across the 30 and down to about the 28-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. When Salem brings their linebackers, they are taking an extreme gamble, and then that time it paid off for Beverly because the blitzing linebackers, I believe it's 35, Schroeder, came in, and he's coming in on a gap, and Moore just runs right by him for positive yardage.
It'll be 2nd down and about 3 for the Panthers. Again, the power is out here at Herd Stadium. It has been out since the middle of the 1st quarter. Justin Shares, the quarterback, gives to Goldenberg, and Beverly's got another first down as Goldenberg crosses the 25 down to the 23-yard line. First down again.
And the Beverly offensive line, Mike, right now is doing what they need to do. Moving the Salem defenders out of the way so to give the running back some room to run and get positive yardage, and they're doing a good job right now.
That is the 8th Panther first down in this half, and yet there is no score. Beverly sends Harrison to the right side this time. Levesque, the end, is on the left side. Shares, calls the signals, gives the ball to Eugene Moore, and he's dumped right away by number 78, Keith Schroeder. 75, Keller.
Yeah, number 78, Keith Schroeder, goes to his knees, clogs up the hole. Moore had no place to go.
Very difficult to block somebody that's about 5'6" and 255 pounds, and that's what Schroeder is, and he is a big boy.
Yeah, a very low center of gravity Schroeder has.
His brother Adam Schroeder is the captain of the Witches. There is no score. We're going to guess there's about 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Beverly will have the ball 2nd down and 9. They're at the 21-yard line of Salem. This is the second time they have penetrated deep into Salem territory. The give to Goldenberg. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet going, and gets across to 22, about the 19. Schroeder, Mercier, and Penn all in on the stop for Salem.
Yeah, the Salem defenders, Mike, right now are doing a great job of converging to the football and preventing Beverly from breaking a long one.
Mike Goldenberg again gets up and limps his way back to the huddle. I think he got hurt, and I think you were right earlier on a tackle, and seems to be bothering him a little bit. 3rd and about 7 now for the Panthers. Big play here. They have not attempted a pass yet. The give is to Moore, and he's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Bowls ahead for maybe a yard as Cuna is in on the stop for the Witches. Also in there, Ben Potvin.
Good to see Ben Potvin get in there, Mike. Like you elaborated earlier, is a senior, great athlete, great kid. Hurt for, I believe, the whole year. Is that correct?
That's right.
Coming in, historic game. Good for him.
4th down, big play for Beverly. 4th and about 5. Justin Shears calling the signals. He has Harrison to the right side. Fakes one way, looks to throw, has a man open, lets it go to Levesque, and it's over his head that time. Emack was on. We've got a penalty. We've got a pass interference call on Salem's Dan Emack. I'm not sure that was a catchable ball. That ball looked like it was way over Joe Levesque's head.
Well, Joe Levesque making a nice effort to get a hand on it, but just couldn't get it. But got the call, and let's see what happens here. Justin Shears had pretty good time to throw the football. It's kind of an unusual pass pattern. He had 3 Beverly receivers.
The flag has been waved off. They ruled that the ball was uncatchable, and Salem will take over on downs. And Roger Rosinski is halfway out on the field arguing with the official or trying to get some kind of explanation. I think it was a pretty justifiable call, though, because the ball was over Levesque's head. Salem will take over. 1st and 10, the ball will be at their own 17-yard line, I believe. Let's see where they mark the football. The 100th historic game between these two teams. Each team has won 46, and there have been 7 ties over the years. And the Witches will now come out of the huddle. They'll have Danny Emack, number 7, will be the quarterback. Matt Horgan and Adam Schroeder are the running backs. Up over the ball first is Denny Gato, number 51, at 5'8", 190 pounds. He's the center. Now they got Artie Mercier in a quarterback. Mercier gives to Gonzalez. No, he keeps the ball himself. There's across the 30. He's breaking all the way. There goes Mercier to 50, 45, 40, 30-yard line. 83-yard touchdown run, Artie Mercier. Oh, man. Mercier on the very first play that he had run for Salem as the quarterback takes off and goes 83 yards for a touchdown.
And Salem has been attacking the corners all day long, and with success. Artie Mercier coming into the game for the first time playing quarterback. Well, we find out what type of role Artie Mercier is going to play right now.
Mercier, a big play guy, a third-year starting quarterback who had been suspended earlier this year. On his very first play from the offensive line of scrimmage, goes 83 yards for the score, and the Witches are on the board with a 6-0 lead. Craig Lombard, an excellent kicker, will attempt the extra point. Emack will hold. Ball is down. The kick is up. It is good. And as they come back up the field, in a bit of a surprise, and I think we're all stunned up here in the press box, the Salem Witches, who had their backs to the wall just the play before, are now on top 7-0.
And with that touchdown, Mike, the Beverly coaching staff, has to get their players. You can't get too down, and you also can't get too jacked up sometimes. But they just got to sustain a drive. Unfortunately, we do not know how much time is left in this quarter, so we really can't, judge what Beverly's going to do in this next offensive series, whether throw the ball or run the ball. So it's kind of difficult for the coaches as well.
Adam Schroeder will kick off for Salem. as they are now on top 7-0 here in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise here from Herd Stadium as Artie Mercier just broke up the middle. It wasn't anything fancy. It was just a quarterback keeper, and he cut back toward the right side and went 83 yards for the score. Matt Amatucci will be on the far side for the Witches. Eugene Moore will be in the middle, and Corey Harrington will be on the near side at about the 20-yard line. Beverly needs some good field position and to establish themselves one more time. They've had 2 terrific drives and have come up empty.
Both drives have seemed like to stall because of penalties and whatnot, but they usually stall around the 20-yard line. They can't in that precious red zone.
Here comes Schroeder's kick. It's a short one. Pat Belmonte going after the ball, goes out of bounds at about the 41-yard line, and I think Beverly's going to not ask for a re-kick. That's great field position.
Mike, you asked for good field position. You just got it.
First down for the Panthers. Let's just see where they spot the ball. I see the referee's foot about the 41-yard line. Again, there is no power here at Herd Stadium. We are operating on a battery-operated camera in ad-libbing.
Definitely ad-libbing. It's what a bad time for this to happen, Mike.
The ball is marked at the 40-yard line, so that's where the Panthers will take over. 1st and 10. We have no idea how much time is up. We estimated about 4 minutes before the touchdown run. So here come the Panthers out of the huddle. Mike Ventresca up over the ball first. Andy Bartlett and Mike Smith are the guards. Nate Pelletier, Jared Sullivan the tackles. Justin Shares is the quarterback. Shares rolling to his right, gets a block from Bartlett, coming around the right side, 45, 50, and knocked out of bounds by Dwayne Penn. And there might be a flag thrown there as Penn wouldn't let go of Shares rather. I don't see a flag. Could have been one.
Justin Shears receiving an outstanding block by number 62, the pulling guard, Andy Bartlett. Sprung Shears for the first down. Excellent job.
That's the 9th first down for the Panthers. They have played extremely well, except for the one play, and have come up empty offensively thus far. They have to have close to 200 yards rushing as a team.
And our crack statistician, Mike Grenier, is in attendance, so we'll find out.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're at the 46-yard line of Salem. The give straight ahead goes to Goldenberg. He's crossed the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. A pickup of 3 when it looked like he was going to get 0.
That's a good thing about Goldenberg. We've seen it all year long. He just runs extremely hard and always gets positive yardage.
The Witches are on top, 7-0. We have not had the 2-minute warning yet as Justin Shares comes back to the Panther huddle. Now we're going to get the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the first half. The score is Salem 7, Beverly nothing, and I think Beverly now may look to go to the air and get out of bounds, possibly going to Corey Harrington.
Years ago, they thought the sky would be filled with flying cars by now. Look, nobody knows what the future is going to bring, but Media One knows what's going to bring it to your house. I'm standing on it. It's Media One's interactive broadband network, and we've been laying it here, and here, and here. Today, people are using this network to do some pretty amazing things. You see, what it's really been designed for are the things we have yet to think of. The brilliant ideas that will be thought of years from now. Media One. This is broadband. This is the way.